Hello and welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us during the Global Entrepreneurship Week in Michigan. My name is Faris Alami. I'm your host, and it's really an honor for me to be with you during this week. For those who don't know me, I'm the founder of International Strategic Management, an organization that supports institutions launching entrepreneurship and small business development program in their local communities, as well as a nonprofit named Connecting Dots globally that works on youth and underserved communities, supporting them being exposed to entrepreneurship, STEAM, and many other initiatives within their community. It is my honor and privilege to be here with you today as your host. This week marks a special week, and despite the challenging things that are happening around the world, with our hearts being with all those who are being oppressed and facing some challenging times, we still wanted to celebrate those who are finding ways to support their communities through businesses that they start or grow in the communities that they serve in. While I understand that there are some entrepreneurs that will launch things that will change life for many people, there are many other entrepreneurs on a daily basis that are just meeting the needs of the communities that they live in, whether it's a restaurant that they're opening up, or a coffee shop, or a clothing store, or a service providing IT support, or consulting, or a law firm, or anything else in between. And of course, as well as any others that are launching a big, IT firm or a new technology or a new way of doing something. All of them are in manufacturing. All of them are amazing, and all of them are making impacts within the local community and many globally. Once a year, we take the time to pause to say thank you, congratulations, and we admire you, and we support you, and we celebrate you, and we want you to continue. And we're hoping throughout this week that we encourage others to find ways to start or grow their businesses as well. Excuse me. This week marks as a really special week because just like last year, our governor has done an amazing support for these businesses. Last year, she gave us a proclamation, and this year she issued us another certificate of proclamation stating that this week, November 13th through the 17th, mark a Global Entrepreneurship Week here in Michigan, and we are part of the global community. This is really important because over 200 countries this year are engaged in some kind of activities during this week. And Michigan is playing a part of that and being part of the global community. And we're bringing attention to the Michigan community through celebration of the Global Entrepreneurship Week here in Michigan. I want to thank you for being with us. This week has a lot of activities, and I hope that you find some of these activities throughout the week to be engaged. I can tell you that we have the Resilient Entrepreneur Program. We're going to share the canvas. We have people talking about how to leverage your network. We have workshops and talks about art of effective networking, culture, and how it impacts the teams that you work in, and whether you're hiring people. And we have also the effectiveness of the multiculturalism in the workplace and in the business, attracting and retaining talent. We have talks about getting started or growing your businesses, business planning, how to exit your business, and what should you think about when you're exiting your business, how to prepare your company for an international market. We have, some of the growth wheels that we use at ISM, and so many other tools will be exposed to throughout the week, and so many opportunities to network, basic information about angel investing with Skip. There's just so many topics that we are covering, leadership and global environment. What I encourage you is to find one or two or three to attend and observe and connect with the people that are in it, as well as the people who are speaking. And then, of course, I want to encourage you to attend any of the ISM workshops that we're hosting ourselves as well, including our global trade mission for high schoolers and college students with our director, Terrence Campbell, and how to engage in that kind of way, youth for entrepreneurship and STEAM in a global setting. And of course, I want to say thank you for being committed to being part of this community, and thank you for you being with us, and thank you for your commitment in your community to start or launch companies there. What I'd like to do next is hand this over to our governor to give you a short message about entrepreneurship and the activities that are happening in Michigan and what the state do and continues to do to attract and retain talented entrepreneurs and small business owners here in Michigan. And with that, it's my honor and privilege to introduce you to Governor Whitmer for a few remarks. Thank you so much, Governor.
Hello, it's great to join you all in celebration of Global Entrepreneur Week 2023. When the world needs help, Michiganders can be counted to step up and get the job done. From discovering life-saving medicines and vaccines to technologies like the automobile that change life around the world as we know it. Michigan is and always has been a state of innovators. Today we build on that legacy, highlighting the strong growth in our entrepreneurial and venture capital community. In 2022 alone, there was $5.9 billion in venture capital funds under management of firms headquartered in Michigan, a 451% increase over the past decade. We're also home to 37 active venture capital firms in Michigan, a 63% increase over the past decade, with no plans of slowing down anytime soon. We're showing the world that if you're an entrepreneur who wants to change the world, you can do it in Michigan. After all, every $1 invested in a Michigan startup by a Michigan venture capital firm over the last year attracted $30 of investment from outside Michigan. That's a 30-to-1 return when you bet on Michigan. Now, with all the opportunities during Global Entrepreneur Week, we are collaborating with leaders from around the world to define the next century and beyond. Thank you so much for having me, and happy Global Entrepreneur Week.
Thank you so much, Governor Whitmer. Wow, what an impressive numbers. $5.9 billion investments here in Michigan. 63% more VC firms in Michigan from the years before. I love your comments about the $1 attracted $30 more in investments. That means your dollar goes a long way here in Michigan. I'm hoping that those who are listening to us and attending the Global Entrepreneurship Week here with us, that you're paying attention to what's happening here in Michigan. Thank you, Governor, for bringing those points up and making sure that people everywhere know about the amazing things that are happening here in Michigan. With that, I would like to next welcome the MEDC, Michigan Economic Development Corporation President, Mr. Quentin. It's an honor for me to welcome you here during the Global Entrepreneurship Week, and looking forward to hearing your message. Thank you so much, and we'll be back after this message.
Greetings. It's Quentin Messer Jr., CEO of the Michigan Economic Development Corporation. I am so excited yet again to be celebrating Global Entrepreneurial Week. I can tell you so much how I appreciate entrepreneurs, those who take risk, who make things happen, who refuse to accept no as an answer. As someone who tried but did not necessarily succeed, I know how difficult it is, not only for the entrepreneur, him or herself, but your families. So we're grateful that you decide to make a difference, to solve problems, to create industry-defining solutions here in Michigan. I tell you, one of the reasons why I have the best job in the world is because of you. And it's not just 1 week out of the year, although that's the official designation, but all 52 weeks of the year, 365 days, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. It is about you, entrepreneurial, because every company starts with a dream. So thanks for dreaming your dream in Michigan, and continue to make it in Michigan. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Quentin. This is a great message. I really appreciate your enthusiasm and the points that you brought up about those individuals who are taking the risk and making things happen, the family impact that through that journey and what your family goes through to support you and endorse you. And of course, those who want to make a difference in the industries that they're in or the industries that they want to create is always a great thing to do. And I'm so lucky to have had the chance to see you at work and really know your commitment. The 52 weeks you spoke about, it's really clear to me that you're committed every day, every week, despite this week, and every week that you're celebrating and encouraging and supporting entrepreneurs and small business owners in the state here. From seeing you at work in Michigan as well in DC, I know that you're very committed to endorsing and ensuring that entrepreneurs succeed here in Michigan. Thank you, MEDC. Thank you, Governor. Thank you, the whole state, for all that you do to support entrepreneurs and small business owners here in the state. With that, I just hope that you now see that the commitment from the government, the commitment from the state, the commitment from the individuals, the commitment from the people who you'll see speaking throughout this week, the commitment from you attending the workshops and the trainings and the different topics that we have throughout the week. And I hope that the Quentin message resonate with you to say, not only this week, but every week, I'm going to attend and support entrepreneurs starting or growing their businesses in my communities and beyond. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being with us, and I look forward to seeing you throughout the week during the Global Entrepreneurship Week here in Michigan and beyond. Till then, have a good day and see you soon.